in here for today?
Gonna get a 14 gauge bar in my left eyebrow.
It was the vibe. It was the vibe. It was the whole vibe about Dennis.
Have you had piercings before?
Once before, many years ago.
And what was it?
It was another one, but it was on this side.
It's really good that we're piercing the other side because you've probably got a little bit of scar tissue on the side that you hadn't done before.
Yeah, no good to do that.
Well, we can pierce over it. Sometimes it hurts a little bit more, but on other occasions you're more likely to have issues with your piercing just because of the scarring. Generally, we want to pierce it on a slight angle to go along the curve of the eyebrow. Do you want to go something a bit tougher and go 14 gauge?
Yep.
Thicker the metal, the more likely it's going to stay in there. And of course, you do look tougher.
Unless I walk past an electromagnet.
Yeah, of course. And then it might yank.
Yeah.
So you ready to go?
Let's go for it.
Awesome. So we're just going to clamp it up. There we go. Nice and quick. Boom, done. How was that?
When are you going to do it?
Aha, you're a toughie. Now all I'm doing is getting that jewellery in there. Coming up and through in a quick pop. There you go. Jewellery's a bit thicker than the catheter. Eyebrows pierced out with blood. You ever been punched in the eyebrow before?
A couple of times.
It can be the smallest cut on the planet once it's settled down, but it just pierces with blood and you think you're going to have to go to the emergency ward. So I tend to plug eyebrows, which means I use a smaller gauge catheter.
Right, I see.
Right, so I use the 16 and then put a 14 piece in so we don't have to deal with all that blood flow.
I don't mind blood, it's all right.
Pain-wise, 1 to 10, what do you reckon?
Well, I'll probably 0.2.
Really? What are we piercing next
then? Well, it's kind of like, we'll go for the most painful part, It's kind of like a mosquito just went past me.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah, why not?
You're real pretty.
Yeah, I like it.
The benefit of the black too is it's not as shiny, so you won't get as much shine in your eyeball.
Yeah, on the peripheral, you'd be like tripping out.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell is that? What am I on?
Is that a UFO? No, it's great, it was good. I love it. Yeah.
Awesome. So,
I did like it the other time, but I think I was probably a little bit, inebriated last time, but this is much better.
You have no memory of it?
Yeah.
Aliens did it. You'd come back a second time?
You might have me hooked on this. Yeah. I've been thinking about a nose ring.
It's very rock and roll.
Yeah, one of those. And maybe just chain it up to here.
And then to the ear?
The ear, I've never done the ear, and that was kind of like the most regular place to get it done, back in the 70s and 80s and that.
So what are you doing tonight? You got to go back to work or are you done?
Well, I have to go back and help work colleague just pack up.
You're going to invite them all down and we'll pierce all 20 million
Well, I'm going to give them the dare. I'll see if they're what they're really made of,
Are they as tough as you though?
Well, I reckon they're probably tougher, but when it comes to piercing and that sort of stuff, we don't know yet. We'll have to find out. There's some great stuff that I've been thinking. LEDs are just everywhere these days. They're in rock and roll, It's an efficient way to get light out there, and I figure if everyone puts an LED in their ear or piercing somewhere, then we'll cut down on the carbon emissions.
He rang me up the next day and told me that his kid thought his piercing was really awesome. So he knew he made the right decision in choosing piercing over work for the day.
Hey Valerie, how are you today?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, so we want to do your industrial piercing today, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
An industrial piercing is a piercing that goes from the front curl of the ear out through the backside. So it gives you that nice big bar. It's called a tradie or a scaffolding piercing normally because a lot of tradies and scaffolders actually have them. Need to check that your ear is going to be compatible with it. It's looking pretty nice. You've got a nice little ridge there which we can pop it through. I'm going to pop it in at about that angle. Cool. So it's going to come in through there and pop out through the top out here, okay? Sound good?
That's good.
Lay down with your head up this end.
Okay.
Get you to tilt your head just a little bit like this. Really have to get our angle perfect on this guy, and we have to make sure it comes through a nice spot at the back so that it's not going to be uncomfortable for you, okay? What I want you to do now is just take a very nice deep breath in for me and very slowly release. Beautiful. There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that's the first one done, my dear. How's that? Pretty traumatic?
Yep.
Deep breath in from you, and very slowly release it now. Perfect. How you going?
Yep, that
good.
Didn't tickle.
It didn't tickle? That's what I like to hear. It's not a piercing unless you really feel it. Awesome. Alright. So you just have to pull this through a little bit, so it's pretty uncomfortable. Anyone tell you cartilage piercings hurt this much? Few of your friends probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, your friends have gone through the similar pain. Done the piercing, and the piercing's gone through just fine. The only problem is I've used a needle that is too thin to accommodate the jewellery, so I needed to come up with a bit of a solution. This meant I had to actually, unfortunately, inform Valerie that I was going to have to put another needle through the catheter and stretch out that hole a little bit to accommodate the jewellery. There you go, you got this. You're toughy, good work. So, pull that needle on out of there, and we'll pull that back a little bit. You're doing good, you're doing very, very good, my dear.
Not gonna lie, there are a few tears coming out.
A few tears, that's alright, there's always a few tears in body piercing. Alright, so nice deep breath in for me, sweetie. And there you go. It's almost out the other side, my dear. Well done. Push that through. Perfect. You are a weapon, my dear. How was that? Something new? Fun experience?
Yep.
Awesome, dude. So, we're all screwed on. We're all looking pretty good.
Looks great.
Yeah?
Yep.
Like it? Excellent. Feeling alright?
Yep.
Excellent.
Didn't tickle and it was pretty intense. There was a lot of throbbing pain and pressure rather than actual pain like getting punched or something like that. I had to go through it twice. First time was because there was a wrong needle and it was a bit too small and the jewellery wouldn't go through, so Dion had to do it a second time. It really hurt. But it's good now, like it doesn't hurt as much. I probably wouldn't get it again because I hear the healing process is really long, like 6 months to about a year. So I'll probably just get it done once and that's it for me. I love it, it's great.
One of the main things with piercings, if you can actually keep someone really happy, you'll always find that things will work out.
This was really intense. I'm not entirely sure what I was expecting because I think I mostly, when I didn't really think about it too much the same way that I don't think about it too much most of the time. In that little moment where it's going right the way through, it takes marginally longer than I thought it would. I was kind of expecting it to be just like a gun that went whoosh. There's definitely a sense of penetration, which I'm not personally used to. You get this really nice adrenaline spike, and I can highly recommend that. That was pretty fabulous. I think it's starting to wear off now because my nips are definitely letting me know that there's a chunk of very, very fancy gold metal right the way through them. I was going to go out and do some street shows after this, but I'm not too sure about that because part of that's having positive, strong body language, and I think I'm going to be hunched over for the rest of the day. And come here kids, do you want to see a trick? I don't think that's going to work out so well. So I might take this as a rec day, go home and think about my life and the various choices I've made. It's totally a thing, it's really intense. But blowing on them's heaps better now, so that's something to look forward to. I am looking forward to showing these to pretty much all and sundry. Anyone who stays still long enough is going to get to see my sweet nips now. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to work the fact that I've got holes in my nipple into my act, but I'm sure I'll find a way. Hi Mum! She really didn't think this was a great idea, but I blame her because she let me get my tongue pierced when I was 16, so this is all your fault, Mum. This is all your fault. Yeah, I'm not doing shows today. Is this what you want? Is this what you want to see? Awkward. Okay, I got this. I got this. Be strong, Xander. Be strong. Yeah, no, I'm not putting my suspenders on. That's just a fool's errand. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I got this. The shirt moves. It feels a little bit like one of those like devil's second-hand stores where everything's for free, but you just don't pay with money.